Coverdale Bible, the first book of Moses, called Genesis. What this book containeth. Chapter 37. Joseph is hated of his brethren, and sold into Egypt. The 37th chapter. Jacob dwelt in the land wherein his father was a stranger, namely in the land of Canaan. And these are the generations of Jacob. Joseph was 17 years old when he became a keeper of the cattle with his brethren, and the lad was with the children of Bilhah and Silpah, his father's wives, and told their father of the evil report that was of them. Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, because he had begotten him in his old age, and he made him a coat of many colors. Now when his brethren saw that his father loved him more than all his brethren, they had evil will at him, and could not speak a friendly word unto him. Joseph also had once a dream, and told his brethren thereof. Then hated they him the more, for he said, Hear, I pray you, what I had dreamed. Methought we were binding sheaves upon the field, and my sheaf arose and stood up, and your sheaves round about made obeisance unto my sheaf. Then said his brethren unto him, Shalt thou be our king, and have dominion over us? And they hated him yet the more, because of his dream, and his words. And he had yet another dream, which he told his brethren, and said, Behold, I had yet another dream. Methought the sun and the moon and 11 stars made obeisance to me. And when this was told his father and his brethren, his father reproved him, and said unto him, What manner of dream is this that thou hast dreamed? Shall I and thy mother and thy brethren come and fall before thee upon the ground? And his brethren had envy at him, but his father marked this saying. Now when his brethren were gone forth to keep their father's cattle in Shechem, Israel said unto Joseph, Do not thy brethren keep the cattle in Shechem? Come, I will send thee unto them. He answered, Here am I. And he said, Go thy way, and look whether it be well with thy brethren and with the cattle, and bring me word again how it is. And he sent him out of the valley of Hebron to go unto Shechem. Then a certain man found him, wandering out of his way in the field, which asked him, and said, Whom seekest thou? He answered, I seek my brethren. Tell me, I pray thee, where they keep. The man said, They are gone from hence, for I heard them say, Let us go unto Dothan. Then followed Joseph after his brethren, and found them at Dothan. Now when they saw him afar off, afore he came at them, they devised to slay him, and said one to another, Lo, there cometh the dreamer. Come on, and let us slay him, and cast him in a pit, and say, A wicked beast hath devoured him. Then shall it be seen what his dreams are. When Reuben heard that, he would have delivered him out of their hands, and said, "Oh, let us not slay a soul." Reuben said moreover unto him, "Shed no blood, but cast him into this pit that is in the wilderness, and lay ye no hands upon him." He would have delivered him out of their hands, that he might have brought him again unto his father. When Joseph now came to his brethren, they stripped him out of his coat, that party-colored coat which he had upon him, and took him and cast him into a pit. But the same pit was empty, and no water in it, and they sat them down to eat. In the mean season they lift up their eyes, and saw a company of Ishmaelites coming from Gilead, with their camels, which bear spices, balm, and myrrh, and were going down into Egypt. Then said Judah unto his brethren, What helpeth it us that we slay our brother, and hide his blood? Come, let us sell him unto the Ishmaelites, that our hands be not defiled upon him. For he is our brother, our flesh and blood. And they hearkened unto him. And as the Madianites merchant men went by, they drew Joseph out of the pit, and sold him unto the Ishmaelites for 20 silver pence, which brought him into Egypt. Now when Reuben came again unto the pit, and found not Joseph therein, he rent his clothes, and came again to his brethren, and said, The lad is not yonder. Whither shall I go? Then took they Joseph's coat, and slew a goat, and dipped the coat in the blood, and sent away that party-colored coat, and caused it be brought unto their father, and said, This have we found. Look, whether it be thy son's coat or no. But he knew it, and said, It is my son's coat. A wicked beast hath devoured him. A ravishing beast hath ravished Joseph. And Jacob rent his clothes, and put a sackcloth about his loins, and mourned for his son a long season. And all his sons and daughters came unto him to comfort him. But he would not be comforted, and said, With sorrow will I go down into the grave unto my son. And his father wept for him. But the Madianites sold him in Egypt unto Potiphar, Pharaoh's chief marshal.